What is going on, everybody? Hope you are having a fantastic day. It is mid to late October, but it's about 75 degrees and sunny today here in Northern Virginia, so it is definitely a beautiful day. Got a quickie video for you today, but as you all know, quickies can be just as much fun as the real thing sometimes. So today I'm going to show you a simple fix for a minor dash rattle in second gen Tacoma, specifically for mine, but should be a universal fix no matter what kind of Tacoma or any other vehicle you drive, really. So let's see what we're talking about. Okay, so to set the stage right here, to determine if this fix will work for you, and this is for a minor rattle. It's nothing crazy, and it's just a minor annoyance, but I thought the solution was kind of nice, so I wanted to share it with you guys. So if you are getting a minor dash rattle up here, and mine wasn't constant, to test to see if this will work for you, when you're driving around and you hear the rattle, and whenever mine starts, it's usually pretty consistent. Just rest your hand up here. Mine was sort of towards the middle of the windshield. I guess something's sort of loose back here. So just rest your hand and don't press. Just rest it so it's barely touching. And if that makes the rattle go away, then this fix will work for you. Another thing I did just to test, you can get some, I just use a wadded up folded paper towel. You want to stick it in here. I know the windshield's probably getting in the way, but it's pretty much where the windshield and the dash meet down there. There's from the factory it comes with a little foam strip of insulation. You want to wedge this down in there because that will pretty much simulate the weight of your hand. Just putting a little light pressure on the dash right here, and you can leave that in for say a week or so like I did, just to test to see if this fix would work. And if that also makes the rattle go away, then you're good to go. Okay, so as far as the actual fix goes, I got some of this, it says polyfoam caulk saver. It's pretty much, like circular weather stripping insulation. This is not adhesive. It's just, this is 5/8 of an inch diameter, which is the thickest I could get, which I think would be pretty good size for this. Anything bigger might be too big, but smaller than this might not be big enough to give you the pressure you need to stop that rattle. And I kind of like the color. It's sort of grayish, so it should blend in. I mean, it's going to be tucked down there anyway, but it should blend in so it's not an eyesore. I mean, I guess technically you could still use that paper towel trick I showed you, but that looks kind of weird. If you want, if yours is worse than mine, maybe you can cut this to length across the whole front of your dash. I'm just going to cut about 1 foot to 1.5 feet and put it right in the middle and see how that works. Okay, you can see I've got the strip right there. It barely tucks in. I didn't want to jam it in too far yet, so just work it down as far as you can with your fingers. Don't push too hard because you definitely don't want to break that weather seal on the bottom and get any kind of leak or make anything worse. So just sort of wedge it in there nice and good all the way across. If you're anal retentive about this stuff, just make sure it's centered. Like in Virginia, we have our safety inspection stickers right there in the middle of the windshield, so I have it centered in there. So you can see, I mean, I could still push this down a little bit, but I mean, if you're sitting back here, you barely notice it at all because it is in the shadow, because the very bottom of the windshield there has some of a sort of like a black tint. So just push it down as far as you think you need without going crazy far. If your fingers are too big to really get in there, you could use a pen or something like that. I think that right there is going to be good for me, though. Alright, everybody, that is it for this video. Like I said, short and sweet. We all love our Tacomas, but the rattles can be a bit of a pain sometimes. So if this rattle worked for you and it fixed your issue, please consider subscribing, give the video a like, comment below, let me know how it worked, and hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload, which is twice a week. Got another Q&A video and hopefully a maintenance video coming out this weekend, as well as probably early next week. I got another fun video I'm going to do with some big news for the channel and the Tacomaholic name in general, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for stopping by and have a great day.